How's it going, Joes and Janes? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to misADVenture. As always, my name's Dustin, and today I want to show you how to make an underquilt for your hammock. So for this underquilt, we're going to be using a survival blanket, some shock cord, some little metal grommets, and of course the awl and mallet for it. Okay, so first things first, let's get this survival blanket open. Okay, so we've got this 5x8 space blanket. We're going to start on the 5-foot end. And we're going to come to the middle. The middle is here. So they've already kind of put us a crosshair right here, which is perfect. So we're going to grab our knife. Then cut us a small little X right here on the cross. Just enough to put the grommet in. Okay, got a small X. Then we're going to take our grommet, stick through the back side. Now, if you need help on how to put these grommets in, there's plenty of YouTube videos out there. I'm not going to go over it because if you're watching this, you know how to work YouTube. Then slide my other ring over the top of it if I can find one. Actually, this may not have another ring. These may just be one-sided. No, they're not. Okay, so this ring's a little bit shorter. Slide it over the top. Maybe, possibly. Okay, get it slid over the top just like that. And grab the old trusty hammer and make sure it's on the bottom down here, which it's not. Alright, here we go. Get everything lined up and just like that. Doesn't take very much. The grommet is set and it's not going anywhere. And then we're going to do that 4 more times. So 2 here, 2 over here. And then we'll flip it over, do the same thing on the other side. Huh. I don't guess I got the middle, did I? Oh well, it's okay. So you find the middle. I'm going left of the middle and right of the middle. So that way to leave that open, we can fold everything up and it should go just fine. Okay, small X. Stick your long through. Just like so. Plastic over the bottom. Short on top. And there we go. I ended up using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so in order to save us both some time, I went ahead and put all these grommets in. There's 8 on each side. And now we need to go outside to figure out where we need to hook it up. So follow me, let's go. Oh yeah, nice. Okay guys, so what you're gonna do now is attach your shock cord. Everything's gonna depend on how long your hammock is, how much you like your sag, all that good stuff. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put the shock cord through the eyelets, and we'll show you how to do that. So we have an even number of eyelets here. So what we wanna do, because we want this side out, we're gonna start from the outside. And then lace it through just like a shoelace. Okay, so now that we have it laced through just like that, we're gonna pull off a whole bunch of extra. And you'll see what this extra is for here in a minute. It's better to have too much than not enough, so when you're cutting this, make sure you pull off a whole lot. What I'm doing now is I'm tying this at the end so that all this work we just did doesn't come undone. Now, I want to unhook right here, hook this in to my hook, and then back on the strap. Just like that. So now it's hanging like that, and the two sides can come over. So now what you want to do is you want to bring it up, get it good and tight. Well, not necessarily tight, but just enough to close that air gap right there so the air doesn't get in and you get a cold butt. So now, once you find how much space you need, pinch off a piece of wire under the first eyelet. Come in here, tie a little knot, and if your eyelet is small enough, it'll hang just like that. Do the same thing to the other side. Make sure to keep your tag where you want it. I want mine about right there. There should be plenty of slack. Yeah, should be plenty of slack. I'm gonna tie another knot. And I usually tie a figure 8 on a bite, and that's big enough to hold right there at that eyelet. All right, so now we're hanging down here, we're sagging. We can't have that, right? So what you want to do, tuck all this stuff in, make it look nice. So now what you want to do, you want to come up here and about, I'd say about right there. So you come over here and you just tie it off again. It doesn't have to be anything that's going to hold a lot of weight. Just make you a tie. That way it stays right there. Boom, there you go. Do the same thing to the other side and you're ready to hammock and not have a cold butt. This is the first time ever trying it out. Let's see how it works. Oh, yeah. Okay guys, what we did is we made that knot under the eyelet here, just right under the eyelet, just enough to hold that up and give us some slack between these 2 points. So this is gonna hang to the inside, and then you make your adjustments right here to get your slack under your hammock. Okay guys, so this is the slack that I was talking about under the hammock. So here's the survival blanket and here's the hammock. It looks like a whole lot of slack now, but when I sit in it, it's gonna come down to about that much. But that much is just enough to keep our butt warm. Okay, so sitting in it first off is a really good test because that's going to put your butt at the lowest point that it's ever going to be. So if you look here, you can see that we have plenty of gap. So if that's too much gap, you can always go back to your ridge line and adjust your shock cord, either further out or closer to you. Just whatever works the best. So in order to finish this whole product up, I've got a little trick. Now you might think it seems a little janky, but this is what they call binder clips. And I'm sure we've all seen them before. You can buy them at Walmart in a pack of 12. I think they were $1.75 maybe, something like that. So what these are, these little guys, you know what those are. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the outside of our survival blanket and we're just gonna clip it to our hammock, just like that. Super simple. Probably put one there, one here, and then we should be good to go. Do the same thing to the other side, and we're good. And even if you want it a little bit more secure, what you can do is wrap it over and you clip it right to it right there. Just like that. And once we get it all clipped up, I'm gonna fold these down so they're not poking me in the middle of the night. And then the other side. Little bit of more of an adjustment, and there we go. All right, guys, all our clips are in, everything's sealed up. Let's see how it sits. Sits just normal. Do the hammock shimmy. Oh yeah. All right, that sits really good. Got just enough sag. I think we can get a good night's sleep in that, nice and toasty. Now if you wanted to, you could always run an extra set of cord through these loops here and pull it up even further over you if the wind's getting to you too much at night. Hopefully you've got a good tarp overhead blocking that wind from you. If it's really cold at night, you're probably going to need that. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you'd like to see more stuff like this, just hit me on the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click that little bell icon next to the subscribe button. I'm going to make a whole lot more DIYs and hopefully get me on the road to travel and adventure. Thanks guys, have a good day.